All right. Today I'm going to be working on SpeedJam 3. Squarespace SpeedJam or something. Sponsored by Loot Locker. And we've got about 15 minutes till the theme is released. It looks like, because I think they've got a vote thing, theme voting. And I think that is going to be, yeah, it looks like it's going to be gravity / zero gravity. So we'll see how this ends up, but 134 volts, 15 minutes left. Looks like it's going to be gravity, zero gravity, but we'll see. We'll wait until it's officially confirmed before we start doing anything. In the spirit of the thing. 3D artist looking for a team. Let's see. Music. Does he have a good reel? It's not bad. Let's see. Subscribe, post, and see what happens here. $350. Oh man, it's jumping up. It was less than 300 about 15 minutes ago. Clear start and finish. Quick restarts and deaths. Can we zoom in on this so you guys can see better? There we go. RNG should be minimal. Consider how much randomness will affect a run. So this is like speed running focused. Design the game so a player can play faster as they get familiar with the game. Adding checkpoints. So you can play more aggressively as the level progresses. So we want to try to make it speedrunner friendly because later, speedrunner's choice. Speedrunner is going to be judging the games. So that will be a factor. Let's see. Can I like restream? I probably shouldn't restream someone else's speed running. I don't know what the rules are about that. But like platformers, stuff with glitches, I guess. Stuff with lots of secrets, secret shortcuts. I don't know. Skill, high skill cap. We'll see. We'll see what the format ends up being. We will see. Theme. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be gravity / zero gravity. Unless, I mean, maybe they're adding their own flavor to it. I've never participated in a game jam before, so we'll see. 11 minutes. 11 minutes left. All right, well, we got anybody watching? 0 people watching. Okay. So, yeah, I'm trying to restrain myself from creating any concept art with Midjourney or get started with anything. It's all queued up. Midjourney's all queued up here, and let's see, I could get ChatGPT working on it. Does that count as a teammate? I think Midjourney and ChatGPT should count as one teammate each. I'm working on a game for a 3-day game jam. Let's see. Let's just paste all this stuff in here. Just copy all this stuff. Here are the rules. The theme is let's see. So my brother who's going to be working on this with me has an idea for a game called Traffic Weaver, I think is what he's calling it. And he wants it to be about like navigating a 3D space, and there's like, you know, trucks and cars and stuff, but it could be like spaceships or something in 3D. And then there's also like buildings or obstacles of some kind. And so you can stay in the traffic, and the traffic like flows around, and so there's this game where you flow with the traffic. But then there's also in the obstacles, when you get close to the obstacles, you shrink, or there's like some sort of fractal thing that happens with the obstacles where you can like get smaller and like navigate through the obstacles. So and then maybe you get faster the closer you get to objects or something like that. He's kind of on the game design side of it. But if the theme works with that idea, then that's what we're going for. So probably going to be Traffic Weaver, especially if it's gravity, because we could work in like maybe the obstacles have a gravitational attachment or attraction to them, where it pulls you in or something like that. So so we'll see how this works. But if that ends up being the case, I'm just gonna kind of the theme is this. And I'll just pre-type this out so we can get a running start. I'm thinking of making a game called Traffic Weaver, where you navigate a spaceship through traffic and fractal building obstacles. And get boosts from flying close to obstacles, but slow down a lot if you crash. Collide with anything. Let's see. Please write me a an art style guide for the assets I will need for my game. We'll see. Let's see. Please, asset need for my game. Sure. Sure. And we'll see what happens there. All right. Back to the speedrunner thing. 5 minutes and 28 seconds. Counting down. Here we go. Getting real close. All right. One of the members of the winning team found out that they won while they were streaming. Cool. Oh, I see. That's pinned. That's from a while ago. No updates yet. November 14th. Okay. All right, not a ton of updates here. What was the last one? I should probably find out what the last one was. Let's see. Duplicate tab. Can we just go to SpeedJam 2? There we go. SpeedJam 2. Jam is now over. August 4th, 2023. Oh, so that wasn't that long ago. Getting over it. Jump keying only up. Vodian games. Okay. Same kind of idea. Results. Here we go. View the page. Jumping out of the water. Huh. Well, that's cool. Submissions. View the game page. Here we go. Can I play it? Download only? You can't play it on itch.io, I guess. Well, one of the things that I did in preparation was to make a demo game. So this is something I made yesterday. You can see the stream from yesterday, but it's just a basic, playing around with UI and stuff. You push the button, you can change the speed of the guy, which also changes the rate your lasers charge at, and then zap him, and it drains his health here, and it's got a kill counter. So it's just kind of getting used to the tools. But I'm kind of surprised that the winner of the game jam didn't, you can't play his game on itch.io. That's kind of weird. There we go. Okay, so I see the scope. I see the scope we're working with here. I understand. I understand what we're trying to do here. That's good. Ooh. Almost there. Starts in -1 seconds. Perfect. Gravity / 0 gravity. All right. Just refresh this, make sure nothing else changed. All right. 2 days and 23 hours left. Okay, so here we go. The theme is... please write me an art style guide. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to first do... please suggest some mechanics and what? World building themes that will work well for this game. See what it comes up with. And then we're going to go over to let's see. Go over to Discord, and we should make a style tuner so we get a really consistent style for our game. In style tuner, we're looking for something Technicolor. Let's see. Ooh, that's interesting. It's kind of photorealistic though. We want it more stylized. We want it more stylized. Ooh boy, it's got a lot of thoughts about Traffic Weaver. Areas where gravity inverts or shifts, forcing the player to adapt their navigational strategy. Speed gates. Temporarily boost. Yeah, that's a classic. So I think for Traffic Weaver, we're going to have this, like, the proximity be the speed gate. So proximity to things speeds you up. So you want to skim right along the edge of the stuff if you can. Obstacle dynamics. Yeah, okay. Energy trails. Fly over the same path again to encourage strategic pathing. Maybe like drafting in a racing game. Okay, that's not a bad idea. Let's see here. Let's go to... Let's make a text file here. And just get some thoughts on what does it call it? Energy trails. Energy trails, like drafting in car racing. So loop your own energy trail, question mark. The rest of this stuff is pretty straightforward. Shield mechanics to prevent a collision. Drafting, yeah, it's the same. Energy trails and drafting are basically the same thing. Customizable ship. Affecting speed, handling, shield duration, etc. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then having the custom ship change the geometry of the ship, that'd be pretty sweet. Futuristic cityscapes, world building theme, zero gravity zones. I think the whole thing is going to be zero gravity. All in zero gravity question mark. Style tuner. Let's see. Well, let's see what other thoughts does the AI have for this? Futuristic cityscape, zero gravity, cultural fusion, blended cultures. Yeah, that could be fun. Environmental storytelling, dynamic weather, AI narratives. I don't know if we're gonna have time for that. A galactic hub. Okay, that could be interesting. Galactic hub kind of. Galactic hub kind of sounds, because one of the things about Traffic Weaver is going to be kind of hyperspace themed, I think. I should probably note that too. General suggestions, progressive difficulty, replayability elements, community engagement. Okay, yeah. Please write me an art style guide for the assets I will need for my game. Let's see what it comes up with. And then we're going to go over to Discord and check to see if we can find something. Hyperspace tuner. No hyperspace tuner. Futuristic cityscape, futuristic city. Futuristic space? No. All right, we're gonna make a new tuner. We're gonna make a new tuner here. We're gonna imagine what we want. Spaceships building obstacles. Okay, yeah, great. This is very handy. Theme. Vibrant, energetic. Okay. Let's just grab all that. Futuristic. Let's see. Cyberpunk. Style of cyberpunk. Of hyperspace cyberpunk. Let's see. Zero gravity. Vibrant and energetic. Mystery and high-tech sophistication. Okay, let's see what this does. Futuristic style of hyperspace, cyberpunk, zero gravity, vibrant, energetic, mystery, and high-tech sophistication. Quality 0.5, chaos 15, repeat 2. It's gonna do it. Lost it. Sometimes when you do a complex thing and you're not at the front of the most recent prompt or whatever, it doesn't generate the you can only see this dialogue thing. Chaos. Oh, let's go with 20. Chaos 20 and we're not gonna do repeat. We're just gonna see what that ends up with. We're gonna test it out once we get our prompt right. Then I'm going to make a style tuner, and then we'll be able to zero in on exactly the art style we want. And then we'll be able to grab all this stuff. Color palette. Accent colors. It's pretty good. All right, futuristic. Yeah, okay. That's actually not bad. I think we want a little simpler though. Let's try hyperspace cyberpunk. Let's put futuristic back here. And instead put elegant simplicity. See what that looks like. We might want zero gravity further up on the list. Let's try reordered one of this as well. Let's put zero gravity up here. See what that comes up with. Do we have it already? There we go. All right, that's a little better. Elegant simplicity. That's getting a little more thematic. Cool. And let's see if zero gravity comes up a little higher. Oh. Well, now it's all people all of a sudden. How did that happen? Zero gravity means people, I guess. I don't think we're going to make any characters for this game. It seems like it'd be a little much to ask. All right, so we're going to go with this. We're going to go with this, and we're going to say tune this. You don't do chaos. I don't know if you can do quality. Let's find out. Unrecognized. Yeah, you can't do quality either. All right, so tune. Oh, can you do stylization though? Nope, can't do stylization. All right, that's fine. Okay, 32 directions, default mode. You know, I like having less options. It makes it hard to choose when you've got too many options. Submit. Yes. All right, so that's going to be our art guide. Let's go back here. Color palette. Okay, we can adjust the color palette. That's not hard to do. Environment design, cityscapes. So this is what we're going to need to generate. Skyscrapers, asteroids, rotating obstacles, ship aesthetics.
I'm gonna check on Mama.
Yeah. Ship aesthetics, sleek aerodynamic designs, trail effects, color code to the player. I don't think we're gonna have multiplayer in Traffic Weaver. Oh, there was our notification that our style tuner is ready. All right, here we go. Here we go. So now we can zero in on what kind of a look we want for this game. What kind of a look do we want for this game? Let's see. This is like person versus machines, which is interesting. That's kind of cool. That's kind of elegant, like a vector graphic style. Just have it all flat shaded. I kind of like this, but probably not for the game. All right, well, you know what? We're gonna grab this and here's Luke. Here's a style tuner to play with. And he can play with that, see what he likes. I'm just going to start making a couple things here, and we'll see. I kind of like that too. All right, 3 out of 16. That should be all right. Copy that, and then we're going to go back to Midjourney, and we're gonna imagine what? Let's see. We want just a few prompts here. What are we gonna look at? Ship aesthetics. Spaceship. Sleek. Aerodynamic. Neon accents. Let's see what we come up with. We're just going to do a few of these because we don't want to commit to too much stuff. Easy to read fonts. I should figure out how to do fonts. All right, so let's bring up Godot, and I'm gonna open our Godot thing. We're gonna make a new scene. There's gonna be user interface. And we want to add some text, rich text label, control, menu bar, tab bar, rich text label. I haven't actually read all these. I should figure out what things we're working with here. Label. Control for displaying plain text. There we go. Okay. Font test. Label settings. Label settings. Edit. Font. Here we go. New font file. New system font. Edit. Open sans. System font. Resource. Path. I should just look up how to do this. Godot set font. Using fonts. The sizes are no longer defined in the font itself, instead defined in the node that uses the font. All right. Godot supports import as. Bitmap font. No, we want a vector font, probably. Loading a font file. Font. Quick load. Font file from the file system. Oh, so we can just like go into... So we just have to find a font that we want to use. Actually, let's get Inkscape going. New document. We're going to put some text in. Test text. All right. That should be text. Here we go. Find a font that we like. Some sort of... Oh man, Noto Sans is hogging all the space here. Like a sans serif font. Some kind of cyberpunky arcade. That's a little too computer gamey, I think. I don't know. Do you have something more like free mono? That's a little too old-timey. I need a font nerd to help me out here. Nimbus Sans. That's not how. Ooh, Celtic Garamond. Very thematic. Completely wrong theme. A Remo? Just wrapped around again? What happened there? So all the Noto Sans are going to be the same. It's just different font selection. Serif. These are all... Just use like basic sans, I guess. Ooh. That's very ugly. But it's kind of... That's interesting. Huh. You know what's growing on me? URW Gothic. Okay. So I need to go grab that somewhere. Fonts. 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 Settings. Fonts. Where do I find the font? Oh. Let's see. Label. Label settings. Font. Quick load. I don't have any fonts in here right now. I got to get the fonts over in my file system somehow. Blender fonts. Like system, where's the system fonts? Manager. Projects. Don't just have like a fonts folder somewhere. Where is it? Where is Inkscape getting this font? Collections editor. No, that's not it. Where is this kept? All right. Forget it. We're gonna get a font. Let's see. Futuristic, easy to read fonts. Please find me a font that will work well for this game. TTF font that work well for this game and is free to use. Okay. Animations, lighting effects, sound design, need some background music of some kind. Asset list. This is good. Spaceships, buildings, obstacles. UI elements, background elements. Okay. Optimization for web deployment. Yeah, that's important. Scalability. So I got to make sure that all this stuff not only is amazing, but also is low poly so that it doesn't bog stuff down. Good times regular. Costs money though. Font is free. Oh, okay. Great. Copy that over into here. SpeedJam 3. Like that. Good times RGF. All right. Font. Quick load. Open. There we go. It works. Great. Okay. Cool. All right. And then we're going to save that. Let's see. Added a font. Cool. All right. Perfect. Thank you, AI. What else? Okay, so Luke is going to get back to me on style at some point. Oh, how did our spaceship turn out? We had a spaceship back here somewhere. There we go. Ooh. Okay. That is not what I expected, but that is interesting. That is very interesting. All right, I think I've got the wrong style going there. That is a cool style, but it's I don't think that's going to work so well. What was that? Oh, that was probably this. Well, there's that and there's this. Yeah, it was too simplistic, not 3D enough. Let's get a bit of a 3D feel here. That and we can put that back in. That and that. All right. So let's grab that. And we're going to rerun this. Only with a different style. There we go. Discord. All right, style tuner's ready. Fledgling talk. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Hey, Luke.
What's up?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I think you're on stream right now, just so you know. Go ahead and say something. Yeah, you're on stream. So everybody can hear you.
How many people can hear me right now?
In the stream. Current viewers. 3.
Excellent.
3
Hello,
people
friends.
Can hear you.
All right.
Got...
I know almost nothing about this game jam, so
okay.
You're gonna have to catch me up.
All right, so let's see. Let's do the catch up here. We've got SpeedJam. Here's the SpeedJam. And let me put that in the chat, I guess. Fledgling talk chat. Here we go. Yeah, so there's you, there's me. All right, so here's the SpeedJam that we're participating in.
Okay, so that means I need to be looking at the stream, right?
Well, no, it's in the Discord. I put it in the Discord chat in our Discord chat.
That makes more sense.
Here is.
Oh my God! You know, Microsoft. How did Edge become my default browsers?
I don't know. Here is the winner of the last SpeedJam. Now, this had a different theme, but there's a link to a YouTube video for the winner of the last jam. Just so you get kind of a feel for the scope of what it is that is expected. This is the person that won, or one of the winners. Results. Yeah, so there's a few. It looks like these are all 2D games. Yeah. So if we do a really good 3D game, I think we could probably.
Do you think we have a shot at winning this thing?
Well, I mean, that's what we're trying for, right? River climbing.
I guess.
This one.
I've never been the competitive type, but I appreciate the effort.
Yeah. Let's give it a shot. So the theme is gravity / zero gravity. So I think that's going to work great with Traffic Weaver. I think we can hit both targets.
Dude, I have been sketching all week about how to make like topographs for gravity and spatial fields.
Okay.
So that, like, as the ships fly by, they can kind of have this like distortion on it that you should be able to fly and use like a dolphin behind a boat.
Okay.
So then, like, the game of Traffic Weaver at the high end is not just not crashing into things, but maximizing the effect of all these kind of like gravitational wakes cast by the big freighters that are going by.
Okay. So
anyway.
So I had the AI, I had ChatGPT write me up some notes for stuff. It's got the idea of energy trails, so you can, like, drafting. You could also go over your own energy trail. So I think that, like, works really well with what you were saying about energy wakes and stuff. It suggested we make a galactic hub of some sort. I don't know. That might be out of scope for this, but hyperspace themed, futuristic. Cyberpunk. Do you have the style tuner? I've been playing with that style tuner a little bit just to kind of get a feel for stuff. Let's see.
Oh, Edge is still my default browser. Ooh. So you've been working on a style tuner for
for this specifically.
oh,
I just generated one. So if you've got some particular selection there, I tried a couple of them. I haven't got anything that I super love yet, but
what about we made some really awesome pictures of spaceships a while ago for
yeah.
the Matter Packer.
Yeah. So I think one of the problems is going to be if we make it too design-y, then it's going to get too high poly and then it won't run in a browser.
Got it.
So I'd like to keep it like kind of elegant, but I mean we can always shoot for something and scale it back.
So we could just make. We're allowed to use AIR, right?
Yeah, as long as you acknowledge it. I mean, yeah, we could just do sprites, just like do 2D sprites.
I know.
However you want to.
I'm thinking that we have like a really an idea is we could have a really stylized menu, so you like click through in the dialogue options, and everything's like, and the actual gameplay is just cubes.
Well, I can get us more than cubes. I mean, it's not hard to make 3D models of stuff. It's just a matter of what it would look like. So as far as assets that we need, is this because I told ChatGPT that it was going to be like the trade-off is like staying in traffic, but then you have to like navigate the traffic, or going through obstacles, but then you have to navigate the obstacles, and maybe the obstacles are static but also denser, and the traffic is dynamic but it's also a little easier to maneuver in, or something. I don't know how exactly we want to work it. For speedrunning, It seems like getting closer to things makes you go faster. Seems like that's a pretty good mechanic.
Yeah. So let's see here. How can I display? I want to like sketch something. So I don't know. I guess the Gimp. No, wait a second.
You can share your screen and
I'm gonna take pictures. Of
you can.
notebook.
Okay, you can share your screen in the Fledgling Talk thing.
Oh, sure.
You just do share your screen, and then I can see what's on your screen.
Okay. But then you have to see me work, which is always embarrassing.
Well, I can not look. You let me know when I should look.
Let me put it on stream. All right, go live. I'm sharing the Gimp. We're just gonna say blank canvas. Okay, and a pen.
Oh yeah, I can see you. I can see you drawing in the Gimp.
Excellent.
Cool. Do you want me to not watch? Let me know when you're ready.
No, this is fine. So okay. I'm thinking that something like this, like traffic, and it tends to be, and then there's like, imagine like,
Shift B.
Shift B
is flood fill.
Excellent, thank you.
R is rectangle.
Thank you. I love hotkeys, but I never use them.
And you can hold down Shift to select multiple if you want to.
Thank you.
Fill a bunch of stuff.
This is why I like working with you, because my workflows are always so bad, which makes me hate working on things. Okay, so something like this.
Okay, is this a vertical slice? Is this like looking at it?
So it's a cylinder.
Okay.
And this is a chart where the bottom half of here, this is the center of the cylinder, where the near light speed hyper freighters that maintain the tyrant's domain are just like zipping along at like 0.999999.
Okay.
Whereas everyone out here is at like 0.98 or something like that, right? So there's like, these are people commuting in hyperspace. And then let's see here, we'll make a...
So the closer you get to the center, the faster you go.
Well, the faster the traffic is going. Yes.
Okay.
So you can kind of get in. And the thought is something like you're kind of well, that's a little bit too big, but
Sure.
something like this. You're some sort of
Some
interestingly sized,
Yeah.
slightly. So there's like little tiny ships that are smaller than you, and you have like this, like, some sort of ship B. Great. Okay, so you have some sort of like gravity drive, and then you're also talking. We're not going to get to this, but like the idea of like the space expander and contractor, so you can like create openings and whatever else we get to. Anyway, so the point is, we're gonna,
I think we could do something pretty straightforwardly with your ship getting smaller as you get closer to some obstacles. Like that wouldn't be hard to do.
And I think the general pattern is going to be something like in a comical, like this would never happen in real life, but it's going to be funny to make a game, is that these things down here, probably not the center line, but these guys right here, and like the kind of the acceleration lanes and whatever else, are like, we'll get into traffic jams and they'll just be stopped in hyperspace.
Okay.
So then what you do is you punch off the side and you start weaving through the little guys until to get around the clog, and then you settle back in to cruise with one of these big things at the end.
Okay.
So a level is going to be like punching out, dodging through everything, and then rejoining this fast stream after you get around the clog.
So this is going to be like a 2D. Is it going to be 2D or 1D? Are you just adjusting your height?
I'm thinking I'm thinking that we do it as a 2D that wraps around a cylinder. So you can go left and right, forward and backwards, and then you hit a button to go up a lane and down a lane.
Okay, so it's incremental lanes, distance from the center.
I think that's going to be way easier to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could do the lateral moves incremental as well, right?
Yeah, I don't like that as much, though.
Okay.
The second mechanic that I think is going to make it really work, like Sing, is a mechanic where the speed of the game in real time keeps going, and that's what the game is. But the simulation speed slows down the closer you get to targets. So it's really easy to get through and not crash. But the actual optimal route is in real time, not in like as real time as a pilot. The optimal route is to find like the largest, smoothest path and then just fly it really clean.
Yeah. See, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking that you get faster as you get closer to objects. So there's an incentive to get close without crashing.
So I think like in a different way of counting. So like the score is the player sits there as little as possible.
Yeah.
But because I also want to optimize it for Space Wheat or some other transit, like
we can always change stuff later. This is this game, right? We got to focus on what it is we're doing.
I want to do what you're talking about as the mechanics of it is, yes, your ship is actually moving faster in meters per second in light speed increments. However, like because it's dicey, like it's the simulation is zooming in and letting you like maneuver. So like there might be a nice way to like thread the needle between something, and that is the correct. I mean, we can set up the level however you want.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to thread this needle, but you're trying to do it as in between as possible.
I think though that the way that speed runs are expected to work is that they're timing based on real time. They're not timing based on the in-game clock or whatever.
Right. So yeah, exactly. So that should work, right? So the real time timing.
Well, but if you're getting slower in the game, in real time as you're approaching targets, then it doesn't matter if you're getting faster. It just matters. Well, I guess it could matter if you get to the end of the level faster. Do you get to the end of the level faster that way?
I wonder if you could just score both and then add them together.
No, because like I said, the speedrunner is going to want a real-time clock that's their actual real time because that's what they're optimizing.
Okay, got it.
So if you can get the interface to like...
Yeah, so
if you can get the interface to slow down, but then once you clear the obstacle, you get a significant boost. I mean, that could work.
Oh, yeah,
right?
because you're going to be going a whole lot faster. So then as you get away from the target, you're going to be able to zoom out really fast. And during that section, so then it's going to be kind of a game of like navigating through these little targets, these like little clumps, and then coming out the other end as quickly as possible.
Right.
So if you're like really just screaming on the other side of it, then it zooms out for only like 2 seconds to come back down onto the next obstacle. Whereas if you kind of inch your way through this thing and you go like cruise it, then you go to these long open sections, the Autobahn area, and then it's going to take you like 10 seconds to get across that space because you didn't optimize the other thing.
You didn't get the boost from the proximity or whatever.
Right. It's like really important to hit all the boosts to get all the speed, even if it means you're driving close to things, because you're going to make up for it.
Well, it's especially, right? Especially, well, I don't know exactly how you're planning to do the mechanics, but yeah. I was just thinking that like the proximity equals the boost, so that the closer you get to stuff, the faster you go.
Okay.
But you can, you could have like a wake or something. It might be more game. The game mechanics might work better if there's like a wake off the back of each vessel or something, and then that's a boost.
That's what I was kind of thinking. So if we, I mean, we could do also. We can stack them, right? And then give them
all right. So
about how to...
I'm gonna let you work on the game mechanics and stuff. I don't need to like get all the gritty details. You've got an idea of what you're doing. What do you need from me as far as like art style, assets, that kind of thing?
Okay, so I need.
I've got a font now. I've got a Godot project. It's got a font. There's a GitHub.
I need to get on the GitHub. I need you to get me.
Yeah,
up on
I emailed it to you, I think.
Excellent. Okay.
And then you should be able to clone that to your computer, and then you should be able to open whatever that folder is with Godot, and that'll bring you up a Godot project, and then you'll be ready to go.
Okay.
You can do this in the chat instead of doing it in the Gimp.
That was okay.
So I did invite you to the GitHub. I don't have it on screen because I don't really want.
I'm sure you did.
Chat to join our project or whatever. They'd probably be helpful.
Robots.
But, yeah, who knows?
Okay.
Drafting, zero gravity zones. So I was kind of thinking that it would be like a mixture of traffic and like static obstacles or whatever. And then when you get to the obstacles, like you go slower when you get closer to ships, but you can draft off of them. So you want to kind of like draft through at a diagonal behind the ships, and then you get smaller when you get to obstacles, and so you can weave through the obstacles and stuff. But then I don't know. I didn't have a real clear vision of like what that would all look like.
Okay.
But so it looks like in your vision is just ships, right? Like the only assets we have is spaceships.
I think it's just spaceships, but I also need a really pretty hyperspace tunnel that they're traversing through.
Okay.
So like the outside should be like a nice color palette,
nebula or whatever,
and then like some sort of space lane. Ideally, we could have traffic weaver on a map, and then you kind of like pick your route through the map, right? Could be a tactical choice. It'd be nice. So like,
are you not controlling it directly? I think we should get like one lane working first, and then we can work on fracting a lane outward if we have time.
I guess the first things I need is I will always feature creep. You know me.
Yeah.
Okay. So giant pretty tunnel.
Okay.
Some spaceships, some really slick, cool spaceship for the protagonist of our
hero ship.
Hero ship. The Ace. It's the Ace's ship.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe. Yeah. And then we also have like pleb ships. These are just like little tiny Amazon delivery.
Okay. And
things.
Freighters.
And freighters. Oh, also I could use the code for them to interact. So like some sort of very simple algorithm of checking proximity to the adjacent things, and then like trying to stay in their lane. If someone like drives in front of them, then they're gonna like flinch a little bit and stuff like this. So you can muscle your way through.
Okay. I haven't done
Like,
anything in 3D in Godot, so I'm like, I could try, but
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I also haven't done anything in 3D in Godot.
Okay. All right.
I am gonna start by opening up a 3D Go tutorial and then copying some stuff.
Okay.
That
sounds
where
good.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah. When I first booted up Godot, it was like, do you want to open some templates? I was like, sure, let's open some templates. And then it's like, we don't have any templates for version 4. Sorry. Proximity code. All right, so I'm not going to work on the code yet. I'm going to make some assets. All right, here we go.
Make some inspiring spaceships.
Ready, break. We're gonna get some assets. What is this? Pending friend request. Okay. Midjourney. So we need some spaceships. That was not very good. Let's get a different tuner here. Let's adjust our tuner. Try that. That. And we're going to turn that one off. I think it's a little bit too stylized. Let's try that. Let's see. You could probably stop sharing your screen if you want to save some bandwidth. Not that it matters, but
yeah, it's not going to be interesting to anybody. Okay, great.
Let's see. Take this, rerun it with a different style.
Okay, now we are going to. I'm starting the tutorial.
All right, Godot 3D tutorial, huh?
Yep. I already did most of the 2D tutorial, so
cool.
I should be able to just kind of hop in. I'm hoping I can just kind of hop and skip through it and copy their code and get started. See what happens.
Yeah. I probably should have done a tutorial, but I did like...
I watched your stream.
0.
I had so much fun. I was so inspired by the fact that you have so much fun learning things. And I was realizing, like, one of the things I'd like to do, like, make a practice of over this weekend is, like, to have a good time doing the thing I like to do, as opposed to getting really severe and, tense about it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of relax and have fun with it.
Yeah. Make a thing, but also win.
Yes. Winning. What's the best way to share images with you? I've got some more results here. I guess just a link.
This Discord chat is probably just fine. Actually, you know what? Can we make a new text channel for this game jam?
Yeah. Voice channel or?
No, a text channel.
Text channel, sure. This is SpeedJam 3. Text. Create channel. There we go. There's a link to the Midjourney results.
Nice. Okay.
Some more spaceship results. I feel like they're a little too streamlined. I kind of want it to be more like chunky. But that style is, I don't know, that style seems to work.
Okay. I like, of those, I like U2 the best.
Let's Let's see. Instead of sleek and aerodynamic, let's do like angular.
Can
Hero
you?
Spaceship.
What's
angular.
the result of the style tuner that you're using?
Yeah, that's in. Well, so that's in it. Here. I forget how, or I never knew how to select like the thing so that it shows the results of the selection, so that it pops in with the selection.
Oh, no, I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that either.
It used to, I think, all the time, but
Anyway, here's the. I'll just paste this tuner in. No, that's not it. Here we go. SpeedJam 3. There's the tuner. And
excellent.
then.
Thank you.
Ooh.
What were your settings? What were your...
Yeah, what are my settings? So right now, they are the third from the top on the right, and oh, here we go. Line. Oh, so it's 3 on the right, 8 on the left, and 15 on the right is what I'm using right now.
Got it.
But we can do whatever else.
Grab 9 left and see what else we can get.
Here's an angular one.
You can take one right.
Copy message link. Here's an angular one using that same style. So those are both exactly the same style. One of them's just like angular and the other one is streamlined.
Gotcha.
Let's see. You got a new style for me?
I threw it in. Yeah, I threw it in here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just copy. This should work. Oh man.
And where?
Where? Wait, hold on a second. I lost the Discord channel. Move these to the top.
There we go.
Oh, I see. You can style tune it. Oh, I see. Share this page. Got it. Here we go. This.
Well, that's just the tuner. It doesn't give the... I don't think it gives the selections. Yeah, this is with no selections.
This is pretty good.
All right. I will use that code and see what it does.
I got some results.
Okay.
Actually, I really like 4. Let's see. Just get some more of those. Okay, you can play with that. Let me go do my tutorial.
4? That's not a ship. That's a logo.
Yeah. Dialized. I think I have Tron vibes in my head, but I don't know if that's where I think.
Yeah, we can do that.
Other styles.
Yeah,
you had a bunch of really cool procedural adjacent spaceships from before.
I do, yeah. Let me pull up some Procgen Spaceships. Spaceship generator, is that the one?
You should.
I forget if this is the most latest version, but yeah, this is a bunch of spaceships.
An entire okay, so it sounds cool to me to have a giant Procgen fleet of spaceships, and just have our tiny game load 700 megabytes into your memory. Models.
Of your smartphone.
Your smartphone, and then while you're playing this game, like all the ships are different. Like it could just be really cool. It could be. I feel like it could be a nice showcase for just what you could do with your Procgen spaceship generator.
Yeah, I have no idea how many polygons we could pump into a web browser. But I mean,
is a good question.
It seems like it could be a number.
Okay.
All right, so these are very neon, but not helpful to me because I can't do a design off of these. I could just add some neon trim to some of these other spaceships. Well, okay, so let's see. Let's get a feel for like.
What about some like curved spade-like lines into the spaceship? Like
Into the elements?
A pancake stack of triangles that are all swooshed out.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is structural parts. All right, so we're gonna let's see, save this over in our SpeedJam 3 folder, I guess. Can we just save it right here in the SpeedJam 3 folder? I don't know if we want to do that and put it. Do we want to put this Blender file in the game folder?
Yeah, I think so. Do you want to use Git for everything? Can we use Git for the files too?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm asking. I don't want to like dirty up, everything. But there we go. Spaceship generator is in the Blender thing. And then let me...
I'd like to get this onto my computer. I have used Git a bunch of times at my job, but they have a designated, like...
I'm just using GitHub Desktop right now. That seems to work all right.
Fantastic.
So the spaceship generator is on the GitHub now. All right, so let's get some reference here. Pancakes of triangles, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, I've got this triangle element. So let's delete that. This is a triangle element. Let's just do those two triangle elements. Maybe we'll do another one that's like flatter. Gotta turn off. Gotta turn off my. There we go. Turn off my test layout so that I'm not regenerating all the spaceships every time. Oops. Snap to including scale. There we go. Let's make it asymmetric a bit. Layout 5. Huh. Okay. Let's decrease the agreeable density a bit. seed, Greeble seed. Is that, yeah, that's the subtraction as well. Does it change these? It does. Engines. Okay. Let's go to the, let's see, we've got the structural parts. Subtraction. Do you like those angled lines things that I had before? Well, so let me show you what I'm at right now.
Yeah. Do you wanna display your screen and then I can just watch that way?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Arbor. Well, I mean, it's streaming.
Do we want to do this with a physics engine or not? I think no, right? Just
I don't know how you're planning on getting the game to work, but it would be simpler without.
I think we'll do it without physics, and if you touch anything, you immediately lose.
Perfect.
Okay.
Go live. All right. So here's what I've got right now. It's just kind of like triangular shapes. I haven't redone the engines yet or anything, but
yeah, these are all really cool. I like these.
I know, but like, so the subtraction is the question. So these are the subtraction parts. I'm thinking of taking out this long boxy one.
Yeah, probably.
And maybe this. Like, do we want to just go with the triangular parts? We could take this one out too.
Let's just take one at a time. And then
Okay.
we'll see. Maybe we can angle that and get some.
There we go. So that's like that kind of thing. That works all right.
Those are also no. These are good.
Okay. Engines. Yeah. Do we want to mess with the engines?
Engine. No, that looks great. that one could be the hero ship, right there.
Okay.
That's it.
We did
Ship it.
We did it. Ship it. Time to ship it.
You made a massive tool and opt out that spaceship. That's so cool, man. So cool. Okay, 3D legend object. So I don't want physics. I just want a collider.
I feel like it's a little too big looking. I'm gonna increase the Greeble scale a bit. And decrease the density. And increase the engine scale. Decrease the engine density a bit. There we go. All right, I think that's a little more handleable. There we go. All right, so that's the hero ship. Hero ship. Hero ship it. How do we get this exported?
Oh, I need to get GitLab is still trying to sign in.
Duplicate it. Can we apply this? Okay. center line is always a nightmare here. Although I guess it doesn't actually matter that much. I kind of want it to be perfect and not, like, nasty. Yeah, we can delete those.
No, it's an extra. Yeah, appreciate that.
The getting out the extra vertices and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make any difference in the long run. Let's see.
We'll see if Godot can handle it. See what happens.
Yeah. I should at least be able to hide these and select this whole thing here. And we're gonna delete the faces. Okay. And then let's do planar decimate.
Okay. I'm gonna do something you're not supposed to do, and I'm just gonna open up the project, the Godot project, directly from the GitHub. And we're just gonna go for it that way.
Oh, the GitHub folder? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Great.
And then any change that I make, it just gets committed right to the thing. All right, do we want some lines, some like neon trim on this or something?
Oh, also, can you maybe scrap the most forward black one? See this? It's got this like nostrils. I
These
think you
here?
could do without. Yeah, I think you could do without those guys.
Like all this stuff?
No, that's probably fine. I think just the one. I don't know why that was bothering me.
These two, maybe? Is that better?
Yeah, that looks more like a. And I know I like those. I like those on the front. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Anyway, have fun.
Okay.
Could do neon. I would try and. Yeah, we can get neon, and then we can like simplify the whole thing for just a normal car.
Yeah, well, I'll do like a completely different design for the car. And this is just like hero ship, trying to kind of get the style going.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is it easy to put? We could recolor some of the things manually, I guess.
Let's see.
Can we we should give them options to paint the color of the accents of their spaceship. That'd be great.
Okay.
Feature creep.
It's actually, that would actually probably be pretty easy because there's a modulate function in Godot.
You already figured out how to do that in your first game that you made.
Exactly. My first published game. Actually, this is my third published game? I don't know. Let's see. Delete hierarchy. Delete the default cube. Okay, so we're going to copy this over to here. Undo. I'm just going to make this its own object, its own file, and I'm going to save this as hero ship. And I think you can import Blender files directly into Godot. So you should be able to get that. Let me add some neon though.
Wait, can you save it now and then see if we can get it?
Oh yeah. All right, so that's saved. We're gonna hero ship. Done. All right, so the hero ship should be in there. I'm going to keep working on it a bit. In fact, should I make it perfectly symmetrical?
You don't have to. Especially, I do like asymmetry.
Get a little bit of asymmetry. Like this. That guy. That guy. This is the trim. Skin it. Root. Oh, here we go. Mark root. And change the radius down like that, maybe. And then we're gonna decimate planar. I'm kind of curious if it will import all that correctly. Vertex groups, materials, glow. There we go.
So I think now I should be able to get the resource.
All right. Oh, we've got a bunch of backups. I should add the backups to git ignore. Let's see, where is that? I don't know where I can find that. Okay. I'm going to upload this, and then I need to do some stuff for the family.
Okay.
Trim on hero ship. I really should add the blend 1 and blend 2 backup files to the git ignore, but I'm not doing that yet.
Okay. I don't see thing. Let's see here. Hero ship dot blend. It's not in here. Okay. Figure out how to do that. Can I just drag them in?
Yeah, I think you can. Well, if they're in the same folder, then they should just show up in your Godot asset browser. If you're using that folder.
It looks like the Git also updated that the blend file is open in your side, so it didn't. I can't get at it because it's flagged that it's in use.
What? That's weird.
So I think you needed, instead of saving the project, maybe you have to export it or something. Hero ship _ final.
Yeah, well, here, I'll just close the Blender. I'll keep editing spaceship generator. And I just close the hero ship thing.
Okay, and then push.
Yeah. Hero ship blend.
Okay, and you get movement. Amazing. Have a spaceship.
Changes.
I think this is going to come out really cool. We're gonna go directly into optimism right now.
Okay. Push to origin. All right, we'll see what happens. You can't open it in Blender, or you can't open it in Godot.
I can't open it in Godot. I don't actually have Blender on this guy. I should. This is my new computer, so I'm still setting it up.
Hmm.
Should I get Blender? No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, crazy. Fetch origin.
You might need Blender installed for Godot to import Blender files into Godot.
That is possible. Heroship.blend. Let's see what happens. Cannot. It's locked and in use. Heroship blend.1. Spaceship. All right, it's fine. I'll work with a cube until you get back.
Okay. I can also just export it all to a FBX or something. All right, I'm going to close the stream. I think I'm going to stop streaming, and
yeah,